What is going on, guys? I don't know if you guys can hear me, but today we are back at our old house, and the reason is because if you guys remember, I think it was about a year ago, we had built a absolutely amazing van, and we made it as a van life van. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be building up this old project that they didn't finish, and the engine is locked up, so that's nice. Our tow truck broke down. Tow truck broke down while towing. We're stranded on the side of the road. You guys want to see it? Here it is. This is the van, the ultimate van for van life. It's a little bitty trailer for now. Here's the thing. This van has been sitting here since the last time that we literally used it. And we was going to build it again. So I was going to go and fix this van up. I never got around to completely finishing it. And so the van sat for a year. And in the current state, this is the current state of the van. All right. Now, this thing is in pretty bad shape. Really bad shape. So the van was wrapped. I took the wrap off, and it just sat here ever since. The tires are flat. I think the fuel pump might have went out on it, so I don't know if it would even work. More than likely, I don't think we're going to get this thing started. The exhaust, I think the muffler, yep, there it is. Muffler's hanging down, so the muffler completely broke off. In case you guys are new around here, this is my van life. I built this thing a long time ago. It was supposed to be like a van life van, and I make some clips. I put some clips on here. But like I say, this is the most capable van in the world, man. It is capable. Like it soaks up this stuff. You know, it's not the most the best suspension setup, but for something that's made to camp in, sleep in, it's doing pretty good. That is as far as we're going to get it here, boys. I told you guys, this is the ultimate van life van. Like, most people, when it comes to van life, they do it the boring way. You know what I mean? Let's just sit somewhere and sleep and eat and cook inside of a van. You could take this van on an edge of a cliff, and you can sleep in the van on the edge of a cliff. This is what this van can do. It's that capable. It's going to enhance your van life experience like no other. Look how much water you can take. You can drive through that much water. Like, half the van is like submerged in water right here, right now. Look at that. Look at all this water in the van, and then she could just drive right out. Engine's not affected. Transmission. Are you sure about that? We off-roaded this van, and it was absolutely amazing. Like, you look at this thing and be like, that thing ain't gonna be able to off-road. We took this thing off-road. We took it off. We took this thing up a cliff, and believe it or not, it actually climbed it amazingly. Absolutely amazing. I was surprised that it even made it. We did drive it through salt water, and in the process of it, as you can only imagine, I didn't clean it off. It rotten the thing, so we got a lot to repair. The frame, I believe, is still good. I'm not sure. I did not look underneath it. We're going to get this thing back to our shop, so it's a big transport that we got to do. But in order to get the thing on the transport truck, I have to get this van out of my yard. So the transport thing can even... let's see if we can possibly pop the hood. It does have a 5.9 Cummins diesel engine in it. So I had to hit the hood release, and now the hood should open up here. So there it is. It's a little dark, but the engine it's still in here. Yep. You could kind of see it. We ain't gonna be able to tell until we get it out in the sun, but... So what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace the tires, because the tires on this, they're dry rotted. Like they're completely dry rotted and they're not gonna hold air. Now we could wait it out, but since all four is flat, there's no point. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take the tires off. Actually, you know what? I just came to my conclusion here. Let's go and do this. I got a new wheels and tires that we're gonna go and pick them up instead. So we're gonna pick them up, we're gonna bring them back, and then we're just gonna put them on the van instead of taking them with me. Because I was going to use the rims, but I was like, you know what? I do have wheels for this van that I was going to put on here, but I didn't get around to putting them on. I got them house, so I think we can go run over there, see if I can find them. And we'll put them in the Ram, and then we're gonna go and get them mounted and come back. That's what I think we were gonna do. First things first, I gotta go and see if I can actually find them in this dang house. So this is a little place. This is the last time you guys are gonna see it because, as you guys may know, we moved over to Tennessee. That's my original. We got two houses, and I don't need a third house. So we got one in Tennessee and we got one in Cali. I'm mainly in Cali now since my shop's over there, so we don't need this house. It's a nice little small town, but it's not enough for me. We're bigger things. All right, so I had to lug this all the way from the out the house. I forgot that I had this thing in there. It's a big giant package, so it comes with the wheels, it comes with the tires. I actually put the tires in here so that way we don't have to make as many trips, and it fit perfectly. All right, it fit perfectly in the crate. So now I got to go over to the shop and get these tires placed onto the rims and come back and we put it on the van. I hope I have a jack still, but we should. I think we should have one in the van. Since that one is an off-road vehicle, I think I left one in there. So this is a very nice little town, as you can see. My neighbor over there, if you guys remember, we did a video. We actually fixed his OBS 4 truck. He wanted me to rebuild the truck for him. It wasn't no, it was the brick nose. He have a lifted OBS 4 truck on I think it was like 42s or like 38s. Giant truck, giant mud truck. And he wanted me to restore his brick nose Ford for him. And so we did that as well. And I'm gonna miss that. I miss that neighbor, man. He's a real cool guy. So we got the van, everything. We got the crate, wheels and tires. We made it back. Now we're just running on very little sunlight. So I want to try to get these tires on the van at least tonight. So that way tomorrow we just focus on trying to get the van running. Because that might be a while. Because if I have to replace the fuel pump, it's going to be a big problem. And I don't know where the lift point is. I can't see. There's no sunlight. We barely got it up. We barely got this thing up. But it is up. It's just the tires are flat, so. Alright, I know you can't see much, but this is how the van is looking. We got extreme mutters. These are 330s. I'm think they look decent. Now, these I'm gonna have to work on them a little bit more, but I think when we get this thing, the paint or the wrap that I'm going for, I think it's going to look good. I really do. Because this thing right now it's not going to look as good because of the paint. It's not painted. So anyway, we lost sun completely. So we'll come back tomorrow and we're going to try to get this thing up and running. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right. Good morning, everybody. It is the next day. Sun is rising, as you guys can see. It's going to be a beautiful day, I do believe. I do believe so. So today, we're going to try to get this van completely running so we can get it ready for the transport truck, because the transport truck is coming in 3 days. Well, technically now it's coming in 2 days, so we got to get this thing going today. So we're going to head over to the back. At the moment, I don't officially know like what's wrong with the van. That hood locked again. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. I got to hit the hood release again. See if I can jump it. Maybe. Jump maybe.
Jump maybe.
Let's see if we can get anything. Anything. Nope. We don't have nothing. We do have a check engine light on, so that's not good. Yep. That's not good. We have a check engine light on, and we got no type of power. We're just gonna do a plan B then, because we gotta get this thing moved. And we're gonna hook it to our bumper. Our bumper. And we're gonna get in the ram. Lock our 4-wheel drive into low. And we're gonna pull it. Out of there. We're gonna have to back up a little bit because we're gonna have to snatch it. Yeah. That's why I brought this truck instead. I was gonna bring the K20, but I was like, you know what? We might need some extra power today. That's actually perfect. All right, there you go. So, I'm just gonna leave it here for the transport truck, and they'll bring it to the shop for us, because I can't fix it here, because I think it might, the engine, something's locked up in the engine and it's not even turning over. Engine's not affected, transmission.
Are you sure about that?
So I'm not sure exactly what is wrong. And now the hood's bent, I guess. That's fun. But something's locked up in the engine, and it's preventing the from the starter to even turn it. So we're gonna take it back to the shop, and I'm going to we're gonna have to take the engine out, go over it, probably rebuild it. Like I say, this van's been sitting. Realistically, it's been sitting over 2 years. But the last time that I parked it, it was sitting a year. So technically, it haven't been driven in 2 years, but I parked it a year ago. And as you can see, the van needs work. So don't you worry, the Van Life van will be back, and I think it's gonna be better than ever. We're gonna get it painted, we're gonna get the engine did, and I got some big, giant plans for this van. So don't you guys sit there. So don't you worry. We're getting back into van life.
You what?
In July, we got something planned for the 4th of July, and I need this van up and running before the 4th of July. So, we did what we wanted to do. Now, it's time to go back to Cali, go back to the shop, and get started on our cars. I see you guys there.